Hello, ladies. It is Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment. And today I want to talk about a topic that I think is so important, ladies. It is truly the foundation of confidence, courage, and being a successful, amazing woman. And that is knowing your own worth. Yes, ladies, it is so important that you know how valuable you are, that you are worthy. Now, before we jump into this topic, I want to make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video because we're going to be talking about something that I know a lot of other women just like you could use right about now. So let's go. Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk away from in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. Ladies, that is a quote from one of my all-time favorite movies, Heat. It's a movie with Robert De Niro as a major bank robber and Al Pacino as the hardcore detective that's searching him down. Now, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro both are awesome actors. And in this movie, they have kind of this polarizing, interesting way of, working with each other and combating each other, right? This is a quote that Robert De Niro said in the movie. And when he talks about the word heat, he's talking about the police, getting caught as a bank robber. Now, I know you're probably thinking, like, Tiffany, what does that have to do with knowing your own worth and value? Well, the reason that I bring this up, ladies, is because when I think about that quote, I look at it from a different perspective. Of course, they're talking about robbing banks and that type of thing, but I look at it from the perspective of willing to walk away from anything in 30 seconds flat that is truly not worthy of you. When you feel the heat, what I call the heat is anything where you start to get the red flags. And ladies, you know what those red flags are. The tinging that you start to feel in your chest, the words that are being expressed to you that make you feel uncertain, unsure, unclear. To me, that is the heat. That is the fire. That is the thing that is starting to make you feel like you're not sure about a certain situation. That is something that you must be willing to walk away from in, yes, 30 seconds flat. Now, I know it may sound like I'm exaggerating a little bit, but in all honesty, ladies, I'm not. When I say walk away from, I don't mean like pack all your stuff up right then and there. I mean mentally walk away from the situation in your mind. And then once you start walking away in your mind, that's when you will physically start to take the action necessary to then prepare to walk away. And when I talk about walking away, I'm talking about a relationship that is not valuing you, that is not seeing your worth. I'm talking about a career or business that is not valuing you or seeing your worth. I'm talking about family members that have never valued you or saw your worth. I'm talking about a place that you live, a state, or whatever it is that is not making you feel valued and worthy. Heck, I'm talking about if you have a car that you absolutely hate and you're like, you know what? This thing has broken down on me way too many times. I don't want it anymore. It's time for me to have something new. Ladies, anytime you feel the heat, i.e., the thing that is making you feel unworthy, unvalued, unloved, unappreciated, you need to make a decision to walk away in your mind, 30 seconds flat. Get out of there and start preparing for your new life. Now, I know for some of you, you may say, Tiffany, that is pretty insane. Like, you're telling me in this moment right now, the relationship I'm in, the friendship I'm in, the job I'm in, where I'm feeling unworthy, where I don't feel valued, that I'm supposed to mentally start walking away? Like, what does that mean? Well, ladies, it means that you need to start taking in the evidence and really reviewing what it's showing you. And a lot of times we as women, we don't want to see things for what they are. We want to romanticize what we think it's going to be, or how that person is going to change, or eventually this job is going to promote me, even though I've been with the company for years and years and years, and I have yet to really get the credit I deserve. Or even though I've been in this relationship with this person for years and years and years, and they have yet to really show that they truly, truly, deeply respect and care for me and honor my boundaries and honor me as a person. And yet I stay. And ladies, a lot of times we think that it takes forever to figure out whether or not we should stay or go. The first clue that I tell women is if you're in a situation where your mind is contemplating whether you should stay or you should go, 9 times out of 10, the answer, you already know it. Go. It's time. It's time to walk away. The second thing I tell women is if you are literally making a pros and cons list and the pros and the cons don't match up because you are able to quickly pull out those cons and it's taking you so much longer to pull out the pros, then you may be having a situation where it's time to walk away. The third thing that I tell women is when you really listen to your heart, when you really listen to your intuition, and you really ask yourself that deep-seated question, what do I really, really desire? And you write out all the things that you want, and you look at the situation, and you ask yourself, are these things really matching up? Are the dreams and the desires that I have where I want to see myself in 5, 10, 15 years, does it match up with my current situation? Does the woman that I want to be in 10 years reflect the type of woman who is with this person or the type of woman who would stay in this job? And if the answer is no, then ladies, it's time to walk away. 30 seconds or less, flat. The reason I'm being so direct and so honest is because, ladies, I was a woman who stayed in a relationship with a person for years upon years upon years, thinking that, they're going to somehow change. I'm going to help them realize their potential and they're going to change. They're going to actually become the person that I want them to become eventually. And we're going to grow and have this magnificent life together. But the truth was, ladies, I felt the heat. I felt the heat all around me, the red flags, the pros and cons list, seeing myself in 10 years and realizing this is not the person that I want to be with when I become the successful entrepreneur I'm going to be in 10 years. Ladies, I had to recognize the heat was right around the corner. And it finally got to a point after years and years that I said to myself, no more. It's time to walk away. And I'm not saying it was easy, but the more you are willing to value yourself, the more you are willing to see your own self-worth, the easier it will be to quickly start to walk away from things, person, places, events that don't truly value you. And ladies, yes, people can love you. They really can have love in their heart for you. But there's a difference between feeling love and actually expressing love to another person in a way that they need and that they desire. So for those of you out there who are watching, who are in this situation where you're like, Tiffany, I get it. I feel the heat. I see the red flags. I feel the pain. I cry at night. I'm wondering where this is going. I'm wondering if I should leave that job, if I should leave that relationship, if I should, walk away from anything that's toxic. But I don't feel like I have the courage right now. I just don't feel like my confidence is there right now. Trust me, I get it. I understand. And if that's where you are, then let's chat. Ladies, I offer free coaching calls to women who are ready to talk through the challenges, who are ready to start figuring out how to face their fears and move forward. It's absolutely free. Just click the link below in the description box and we'll chat. We'll talk about where you are. If you're feeling the heat around the corner, if it is literally haunting you every day and you know it's time to make a change, then let's have a free chat. We may work together, we may not, but either way, you're going to get some nuggets of wisdom that is going to completely change your life. That is it for me, ladies. I hope you enjoyed this video and definitely let me know if you have ever been in a situation where you literally have had to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm walking away from this. I'm finished mentally, physically, and emotionally. I feel the heat and it's time for me to leave. All right, ladies, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.